there's a small break, and it's less of a clearing in these mountains and more of a cliff, where the Gavrotter pulls up around the edge, and you watch as about 4 feet from the edge of the wagon is just a drop. And the Gavrotter is starting to pull you around, so usually the guys just like use the cliff as a corner to move further in the mountain. But it's a clear spot, so you got instructions on how to drive this. So when you just give a simple indication on the reins, and the Gavrotter stops.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, the Gavrotter full on like turns it and looks all the way back at you with its forward-facing eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're stopping. Yeah.
Shuffles for a minute, and watch as like it uses one leg and just straightens out to prop itself up on its side and lays down one leg straight out so it can't roll over onto its stomach. And just boom on its side.
Okay. Nope. I was just wondering, how long have you guys been traveling for?
We have been on the move roughly 2 fortnights.
Any fun stories of your travels?
Yes.
Nope.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just sort of walk away. And,
Is it?
I want to go to sort of the edge. I'm not leaving like the vicinity, but I just want to kind of start looking around, see if I see any critters around, any forest creatures.
Give me a perception check. Yeah, there's movement under the leaves. The forest here is so dense that it's hard, and with the light going, you've only got that fire that Courier had built, and so you catch a little like light here, a little light there, a little movement and the rustling, but it's hard to see anything.
Sure.
Do you have eyes on Heidi?
I didn't go far.
Yeah,
I know, but I know that you said that you normally keep an eye on Heidi.
Oh,
of course.
Give me a perception check.
Do you want my passive or you want me to roll?
No one should. You know what? Since this is passive, go ahead and give me your passive.
Well, 14.
14?
Can I also do my passive?
Yeah, if you want.
Because I am constantly...
Yeah, because you're constantly
gets
keeping an
into
eye.
Shit.
I know.
Just kidding. I'm not gonna. Give
I
it
mean,
to
no,
you.
she's an angel.
That's what they say.
It's you are kind of keeping an eye off, and this rustling and little things as you like look over the cliff side. Cliff side, it's a 10-foot drop. It's not a lot, but it would hurt because you're gonna hit rocks and trees on your way down. It's very dense.
Sure.
It's but it's hard to see much on the ground with all like the dense leaves and other vegetation. You've got Heidi's not going far. You've got eyes on Heidi.
Mm-hmm.
You've got eyes on both Heidis. There's just one Heidi. Never mind.
There is a knife in the mess kit, and that's very quickly, for at least a few seconds, became a dagger.
It's just one Heidi.
I think I sort of like sense that movement behind me, so I turn around and I look at Courier and what?
I'm going to speak in a different tone, in a different intonation specifically to you.
Okay.
What is with you?
What is with me? What do you mean?
What's accompanying you?
You said
Speaking-
intonation?
Are you speaking in a different language? Are you speaking in Jondan?
Speaking in Jundam.
Oh, that's fucked. Fine. I'm just gonna eat.
Would it be easier if I indicated when we switch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Gladly. What is with you?
I don't know what you mean.
There were 2 of you.
There were 2 of me?
Come to the fire.
Okay. I do. What's with you? Are you okay?
Eat. I'll watch.
Okay.
And
I
I
start to
noticed
stuff my face.
that she's acting weird, and I'm like,
You don't know what sorts of things are in these woods.
what did you see?
Duplicates.
Of?
Her eyes will dart to Heidi, but not really say anything. Just letting the lovely one just stare for frickin' face. It's fine.
Just dried fish all over her hands.
Can I do a...
Can I look towards where I was to see if I see anything of what is being talked about?
Yeah, if you want. I mean, you already rolled once. That was your perception
okay,
didn't pick it
fair.
up. But I'll let you roll again if you are picking up on Courier doing something weird.
Yeah, this is more about what is going on with you.
You've watched her form go from very relaxed, prepping food, keeping an eye on you, very just thing. So now she is, she's very tensed up her form, and she is kind of leaned almost over you. So she's scanning where you were, and she is now watching. So she's in active sentry mode.
You can give me an nature check. You can also give me an insight check. We come back to you have the characters.
Indeed. So nature's 4.
Okay.
Insight, however, will be higher. 12.
Okay. There's weird things in these woods, and you have only recently gotten to see any of them in person. And the ones you have, maybe it would have been better if you hadn't seen them.
Mm-hmm.
But the insight check.
Yeah.
It's Heidi recognizes Courier's demeanor change, but for you it's new because you don't know them, and you definitely, I think, see a significant change of alarm in Courier's behavior.
Duplicates? New to me. So we might have to take turns being up and keeping surveillance.
Sure.
How many hours do you want to rest? How many hours do you need? How old are you?
21.
Wow! And you're a colonel? That's amazing. You must be a prodigy.
Get it from my father.
Wow. Pretty amazing, huh?
What about you guys?
You'll need more sleep than me.
How old are you?
Old enough.
I'm 18.
Thank you. All right. Well, because I'm used to being up at night, I'll take this shift. First shift, you guys can sleep.
Do you think that's safe? One person at a time?
How long do we intend to be here? If I have my wishes, we'll move as fast as possible. The longer we sit, the more time we waste here.
We can leave at sunrise.
A few hours, all right.
Okay. And I hop into the wagon and I lay down.
Now that the sun is well going down, go ahead and give me a perception check for your first watch.
Do you want my dice jail? They could
Not
use
yet.
buddies.
Not yet. I'll give it one more chance. You said perception?
Yes, a watch is perception.
Cute. 7.
Fabulous.
the forest rustles and buzzes. Do you keep the fire going?
Mm-hmm.
Then you have a little bit of light. It's pretty calm. Did you light the lantern?
No,
Okay, just campfire.
I forgot about it. Mm-hmm.
For clarity, just because I know D&D rules and expectations, you have an oil lamp, like one of those like old
Cool.
those.
Nice hooded ones, yeah.
Yeah. So that's totally fine.
Okay.
I wanted to know how much light you had.
Mm-hmm.
Because the light basically reaches the edge of the cliff, and then doesn't go over it.
Can I try something?
Sure.
Okay.
You want to try?
How far away are they?
I mean, the whole like clearing is about 12 feet. Well, yeah, about 12, 14 feet across, like wide, and it's only about 6 feet deep. So they're pretty close to you. But I believe, is everyone's planning to sleep in the wagon and take watch out of it?
That's that's what I was thinking.
Yes.
I'm sleeping on the outside of the wagon.
Okay, so cliffside or inside?
Inside, of course. I don't want to roll off it and sleep.
Assuming that you're on the cliffside then,
Okay.
of the wagon, they're pretty close to you. But there's a 1.5 foot long wall or high wall between you two.
Okay. Well, first I just want to go through this nifty little book
Okay.
that I just pull out. I was like looking through it, and I'm not understanding a lick of it.
Nala,
Yes.
do you want the mechanic?
Yeah.
Each of those is an actual D&D spell. And as you decode what they mean, I will make the DC to cast a spell lower.
Cool.
So the more you decode, the easier it becomes to cast spells.
How do I decode it? Oh, perfect. Thank you so much.
It's full of symbols.
Yeah. Can I guess?
You can guess at any point you want, but I would
Okay.
strongly suggest you take notes.
Okay.
You are welcome, by the way.
Mhm.
It's your book. You can write in it
Oh, yay!
if you want to keep track of things.
I do.
I kind of expected this would be kind of a long form puzzle.
Okay, cute. So I'm just like looking at it. I'm not really doing anything to it yet.
Okay.
And then I close it and I like look back and kind of like scooch over closer to the fire, and I noticed that like it's not really shining as much as I wanted to, so I'm going to try to get a little mad so that I can like see if I can make it brighter, just a little bit.
You are trying to magically enhance the fire. Okay.
So what I want to do is just like get a little mad and like breathe a little fire so that I can make it a little brighter.
Okay.
Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
I am picking up what you're putting down. I am also going to remind you of the mechanic of
Yes.
how that works.
Yes.
So I will let you roll for it.
Okay.
But I'm going to tell you right now, what's your charisma modifier?
2 + 2.
Okay. You want to get mad and you want to make this happen? If you get a natural 20, you can do it.
Woo! Easy. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Because you're trying to do something that I outright told you is not how the mechanic works.
I know. I know.
No, I applaud you trying.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll for it.
Okay, you said not 20?
Yep.
Okay. Done it already.
Only like 1 in
go.
400,
Let's
right?
go.
Oh.
No.
Not 20. I'm joking. Oh, damn. That would have been so cool, though.
It would have.
Yeah. Darn. Well. So, I'm still going to try. Because Tobi doesn't know that it's not going to work.
Absolutely get mad.
So I'm just gonna look at the fire and like look around. At first I'm just gonna try to poke it a little bit to see if anything realistic is gonna work. It's not. And I'm like, And I'm just looking at the fire and I'm like, Ugh, so mad. Celestar's an idiot. They left without you. I can't get mad. This sucks. What is... Never mind. I just end up blowing on it, like... Does it do
And you blowing on the fire?
Yeah.
No, but you do feel on the back of your neck.
I just freeze. And I very quickly just kind of buck my head back to try to get whatever's behind me with my horns.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
I didn't use my rations.
Your mistake.
Really? No. Not 20. So 21.
Yeah. You throw your head back.
Damn it.
You throw your head back, feel yourself collide with nothing. Trip backwards, stumble back as the back of your heel slips over the edge of the cliff, and you like reach out, grab a tree branch that just happened to be low enough that you spin yourself around, facing back out into the woods, into the dark. Push yourself away from the tree just enough to totter back onto the cliff.
I go towards the carriage. Wake up, Courier. Hey.
So you wake me up.
I'm waking you up. Remember, hey, okay, listen to me. Remember the duplicate?
Yes.
Something just breathed on me, and they're not there. So it might be smart to have another person awake. Sorry that you couldn't rest as much, but...
All right.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
As you take over the watch,
She mutters something about another ward.
and at some point,
What? What? Okay.
go ahead and roll me your perception check for your watch. Though you're staying up, so it's going to be... Oh, actually, do you want to help them?
Oh, of course.
You can have advantage.
Beautiful.
Oh. Help is the help action gives them advantage rather than you doing it yourself.
Go ahead. What?
Wow.
What?
Wow.
What if I just took like a 5-minute nap and I woke up? Can I be more perceptive?
That is
There's something magical about Leah's.
It's just surprising.
that is a beautiful and impressive 11.
Oh, okay. You know, it's better than mine, I think. Yeah.
You've got eyes on the woods, and they are dark. They are quiet, but not still.
Not as still as before when the grot was
No.
good.
No, just quiet.
She'll be sitting probably to the edge of the fire. She doesn't want the fire in between her and the wilderness because she doesn't want the light blindness. She wants the advantage of eating some rations, which would be lovely, and And maybe she'll do that from time to time and just pick at some of the rations.
Yeah, mostly fried fish.
Yeah. And just kind of keep scanning. And every now and again, just out of sheer curiosity, kind of look over at this very, very, very strange animal that has this weird humanoid shape in it.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of like watch it for a bit, unable to parse why there's two separate anatomies.
There's a moment seeing like the unborn kid inside, where it like shuffles in this translucent stomach, and you watch as the little baby just stretches and the skin around it warps a little bit, where it like for a moment goes, opens an eye, and you watch as a horizontal pupiled eye looks over at you, towards you, and it closes back, and you watch as the Gavrotter shifts her leg back up, adjusts herself, and keeps... I don't know why you give me this look. It's the same creature. I said the name of it. The Gavrotter.
That's the same.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The inside of the Gravatar is
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Is a
baby
humanoid.
Gavrotter.
Yeah. A humanoid figure that's inside the Gravatar. Oh yeah.
A baby. It's a baby.
yeah. I'm gonna
Gifts of nature.
I'm going to look towards the Gravatar and
Oh, you're still awake.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
You took the
Very
lead,
much.
but she
Got it.
specifically did not go to
Yeah.
sleep.
And just look at it. And does it, the humanoid thing look familiar to me? Have I seen it around? The small being.
The one inside this one? No, it's new, but
Right.
It's not born.
Right.
It's on loan.
Does it look like anything else that I've seen maybe walking around?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby Gavrotters.
Yeah.
Just an animal.
Right.
Remember? It's just an animal.
Yeah, just walking around, right?
Yeah.
Town? Okay. Got it. Cool. Nice.
It's quiet night. At some point, it's going to be Heidi's turn to take a watch.
You'll see in kind of more boring moments, she'll reach into her pocket and pull out it looks like a small gear. And just fiddle with it. Flipping it between her fingers, tucking it down, popping it back up, just moving it between her fingers idly as she's watching.
Was that on purpose?
I dropped a die. No,
Okay.
I dropped it. Okay.
When it's time, she'll kind of gesture for you to sleep.
Okay. And then I go by the wooden carriage. I'm like leaning on it and sleeping. I'm not going inside of it.
Cliffside? Tree side. Like the mountain-ish side.
Mountainish side is towards the cliff going
No,
down.
no.
Or
It's a
in-
the mountain cliff.
I'll-
guys are-
mountain side.
Yeah. Okay. I figured. I just want to check. And what?
Yeah, you gotta check.
Does this one have a sleeping bag or any sort of thing that you're sleeping in? Or are you just like balling up in your coat?
I was just gonna ball up in my coat.
We'll say Tobias definitely packed you a blanket, but probably not a bedroll and sleeping bag. You have like a blanket he ripped out of the linen closet.
I don't think I'm gonna use it yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
She'll gesture for you to go to lay down. She'll watch you kind of like awkwardly get in a corner. However up you like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna rough it, and she'll just kind of she'll blatantly stare at you for a couple minutes until you recognize her gaze. And then she'll like look at you, look into her pack, pull out her bedroll and throw it at you.
I'm like catch it. I'm like,
Use it. you need rest.
Thank you. And Tobi rolls it out.
Shoes off.
Okay. Starts unlacing my combat boots.
2 minutes later.
Yeah. Snuggle in, make sure that my combat boots are like right next to the entrance. And I am like, okay, when sun rises, wake me up. Okay, 9.
Does the bedroll come with a blanket, or is it just a padded, like, thing to sleep on?
It's like a, it would be like a sleeping kit.
Okay.
So there would be one side of it that would have basically extra padding for a pillow. It'd be somewhat like a sleeping bag.
You're downright cozy. Like, because between the covering the bedroll provides and this heavy coat, you're actually fine. Like, you can tell it's cool out on your face, but pretty good. And then someone's waking up
Someone
Heidi.
wake up Heidi.
I'll wake up Heidi. And I will I'll pass off the watch, but at least for the first couple, like maybe an hour, I will still be awake.
Some overlap. Okay. Heidi, why don't you give me a perception check?
You got this, please. I'm actually Beck.
Can't.
Oops.
It's cocked.
Cocked, but
Roll on the table.
Yeah.
we liked what it was
we
on.
love rolling on the table.
Okay, 13.
13?
13.
Especially with Courier's kind of oversight. It's pretty cool, quiet night. It's getting cool. It's getting damp. The nights aren't terribly humid in Rhondo. Out here, the air is pretty wet. But, you know, it's the Duende Forest is quite lovely. It is a dark kind of beauty that is very dense and threatening. But it's lush and green in a level of foliage that you guys do not see in Rhondo. It's pretty quiet. Until eventually you start to think to yourself, the sun should have been up by now.
How long are nights in this stupid place? I don't know. Well, better ask. And I go and I poke Tobi.
Yes. Yeah. What?
Hey.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Here in, your home, do the nights go on forever,
What do you mean?
Like just longer than you'd think?
No. They are usually pretty steady. And I kind of,
Look around.
look around.
It's morning. You can see the sun.
I can see the sun.
Yeah, totally.
It's bright now. I told you that we would leave at sunrise.
Well, yeah, when the sun rises, we'll leave.
Okay, yeah, the sun is coming up now. It's fine.
I look around. What do I see?
For someone from Rhondo, it's so dark. For someone from Godfell, okay, yeah, the sun's coming up.
Is something wrong with me? Oh my god, is it this scary forest?
No. I think you're fine. I'm used to this. The sun is coming up. And then I scooch out of the sleeping bag and I'm like, okay, let's.
How much sleep did you get, Tobi?
I'm gonna say about 4 hours.
Okay. You're gonna take a point of exhaustion.
That's mean.
You should have slept more. So you basically have I because you were still in town and home, I gave you a leeway one. Every night that you don't get a full night's rest, you take a point of exhaustion. But in town, I kind of gave you guys a little headway because it was your home. The first point of exhaustion, you'll have disadvantage on every ability check you make.
No way.
Sleep for mental and physical health.
I know.
Some of us started playing D&D and looked at exhaustion points and looked at our own lives and went, oh.
This makes sense, and I don't like
I
it.
didn't think about that.
Well.
Got me there.
So
Okay.
until you get a full night's rest, you'll have disadvantage on all your ability checks. And also, you have to get a full night's rest to heal.
Okay.
So, and that goes for you guys as well. Keep that in mind. If you take damage, there's no full night's rest and you're back up to full health. You have to roll for it. So,
Did we get enough sleep?
how much sleep did you guys get?
Why you gotta ask the teacher questions? Don't remind
I
me
feel
of
like I got
homework.
tons of sleep. Great.
That's
I
fair.
will be honest. I think Orphan Heidi did get a full night's
Yeah.
sleep from the sound of it. Did Courier?
With all honesty, absolutely not.
Okay, points of exhaustion.
Yep.
All right.
All right, you guys ready?
Oh, sure.
Cool.
Let's go.
You guys saddle up the Gavrotter, continue on, moving through the woods, the forest. I will ask, in all...
I'm acting.
The spinning gears, pumping vials, and twirling, glittering gems of the machinery inside Willy Damon's suitcase look at you, make eye contact, and Willy shuts it. Do you realize why this is so important, right?
Maybe.
If this prophecy can change the tide of the entire Brushfire War, it's gotta get to Madame Jambier.
Where's Madame Jambier?
She's in Idolik.
Okay.
I'm going there right now. After this. Do you want this beer? And Cel's like, yeah, I'll take it.
I mean, if we're going there, we can. I think we can keep you safe until we get there.
That's all I ask.
Okay.
Help me get to Madame Jambier.
I think we can do our best to make that happen.
I appreciate it. And I don't know what's going on with y'all's situation, but I heard that Uncle Moby's under attack.
Yeah. We don't know exactly if Uncle Moby's under attack or not. Somebody's attacking all of us, and we're not sure why. Is there anyone coming after you that you know of?
I'm in Presserette House.
For the prophecy.
Yeah, the prophecy's kind of like a proprietary technology that they have invented.
And you stole it.
It's borrowed, to be fair.
Okay.
I stole the prophecy.
Right.
But the device, which is an intangible idea, arguably, not right now, but in general,
Okay.
you could tell a fortune again. So arguably, I didn't steal that.
Right.
I did borrow the we'll see, which is this, and he holds up the briefcase, which is important because it allows. Without it, I can't show Madame Jambier the prophecy.
Can't you just view the prophecy and tell them when you get there?
Well, no, you got. Wait, what do you mean?
How does it work?
He reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a thin, long vial about that big, and in it you see suspended a silver cord that is like stabbed into the cork, so it just kind of like floats freely in the vial. He goes, so this is the prophecy. It's fairly important that it doesn't get damaged. That's why I keep it on my person.
Right.
Safe. So the well we'll see is a device that allows other people, not fortune tellers, not seers, not prophets, to be able to view what the diviners have seen, as if you were a diviner yourself.
Ah.
But it only works once,
And then
it's gone.
Oh.
So that's why I gotta get it to Madame Jambier, so she can see it.
And then she can have it. Is she a prophet? Is she a diviner as well?
Nah, she's like a general or something.
Okay. I would think that you would want to make copies or make a.
We don't know how yet. This is a brand new technology. Normally,
Right.
the only person who sees a prophecy, who sees the future, is someone who makes it.
Right. Who channels the energy.
Right.
Like the,
Yeah, that's how divination works. You see it, you have to tell people. What Presseret House has invented, and it's real nifty, is a way for a diviner to make to see what might happen, see the potentiality, and then record it. But you've got to play it back through the same machine, and once it does, it's gone.
right. And how do you know? How do you know it's going to help? Just theoretically, that's what.
Well, it's got to. Well, how do I know what the prophecy is?
Yeah.
Well, they wrote it down.
What did it say exactly?
It says that the silver cult, the tide of the silver cult, will only be stemmed when 2 of the 4 winds are found. I don't know what that means. But the silver cult is what the black and greens call themselves.
Okay.
So, and Madame Jambier is one of the foremost military leaders in Godfell.
Got it.
So it's got to go to her. I know she's got an open mind from what I hear,
Right.
and no one in Jondu was listening or doing anything with it because they were just so focused on the well we'll see and getting, all the patents and getting it mass manufactured and everything, but that's going to take years.
Right. So you stole it so that you could use it now.
I'm going to take it back.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to see it that way is the problem.
If it stops the war, then it's worth it.
So whatever happens to you, if you stop the war, it was worth it.
I mean, I would like to not die. But
Right. Well, I don't think you die. You could be arrested for this.
I mean,
That's all I'm saying.
I'm hoping for just a lawsuit.
Okay.
My fingers are crossed,
Right.
but we'll see. Well, we'll see. Hey, that's the doctor's office. You guys, Bess Colic does take you in, and the doctor, for them, their factory, the doctor's office is built into the factory, similar to how the entrance to the mines is in the back. They have a wing dug out where she takes you all to see you, and their doctor, who is just a human, kind of portly human man. He's graying at the temples. Sees you all come in and is checking out and is well, it looks like you've got. I mean, look. You all look like you were in the mines for a minute.
Oh, no, we were just on the train.
This is from the train?
Yeah, there was I don't know, I think there was a backfire or something. There was a lot of smoke.
Corrosive smoke.
Yeah, it really burned.
All right. Well, I can see what I can do for all you. And he does. He supplies you with enough medication to hopefully, he's like, gives you basically was effectively like an anti-venom and different pills and tinctures. And he's like, you keep taking these. I'm hoping, because your symptoms aren't really badly, but I don't want to guesstimate because I don't see a lot of this very often. But, you know, take one a day for about a week, and we'll see if that poison clears up.
What happens if it doesn't?
Oh, well, say we got to talk to another doctor. You might want to get a referral. Second opinion. Where you guys are stopping in town? Where are you headed? Oh, well, I'd go to, go see a doctor in Idolic.
Yeah.
They've got more resources, you know. They're not better doctors, but they've got more equipment. If you're still feeling sick, got that burning sensation in your nose, by the time you get to Idolic, I'll say see another doctor.
Do you know any things we could do, any fruits or vegetables or herbs or anything to help with the process of soothing this?
I mean,
In addition to the medication.
you could rub some like lotion on the burns. I got some burn ointment here, and
Sure, I'll take
Yes,
that.
please.
yeah, it's like, in a pinch you could put honey on it.
Honey.
In a pinch, it's not gonna do any. And he hands like, it's like this big. He hands you a jar like that's some burn ointment.
Oh, great, thank you.
Honestly,
And honey would be where?
oh, I don't have. This is a doctor's office. I don't just carry.
No. Like where would we procure some?
The mercantile store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We got a general store too. You can pick up stuff if you need to in town.
Right, we put some honey in some tea.
I would really use the burn ointment if I were you.
Of course. But just to do everything we can.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you start to look away, he goes, make sure she takes the medication. She's poisoned. There's whatever is...
Did he give enough that I could give some to Faedan?
Yeah, he kind of loaded you up, seeing that there was a handful of you who
I'm
were
also
affected.
not poisoned, but did he think that I was?
Um,
Because that would have been no.
honestly, he doesn't have a way to tell.
Yeah.
He's
so
like,
there's funny.
yeah, you guys are like, we were in a cloud of chemical smoke, and now we all
Yeah.
feel like ass, and our
We tell
sinuses
him-
are burning.
Tell him the symptoms.
Yeah,
He'll give us.
there's no like, he doesn't have a medical device that goes, anathracite cloud. Instead, he's a doctor. You go and you say, I feel like this, and he goes, oh, okay, here's some stuff for it.
Do we need to like wrap the burns or anything? Or gonna like this
Well, if you put that burn ointment on it,
should be good? Okay.
and maybe wrap it with some gauze.
Do you have any gauze?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, you guys need some. And honestly, before you leave, he'll treat your burns. Like he's not going to like give you stuff and like show you off. He'll treat your burns, anything topical, and he'll give you medicine to help clear up like whatever, like the lingering effects. And on the bright side, the pain, like internal discomfort and pain from being around anthracite, is kind of his specialty.
Do I get any painkillers for my headache?
Do you ask?
No, but
Then he doesn't give you any. That headache you've got from the train smoke, you mean? It is lessening with time. It's still there. But if you don't ask for painkillers, he doesn't know to give you painkillers.
yeah, he doesn't know how to do anything according to Faena, so yeah.
He recommended you honey for your burns.
He's a doctor.
Did you want to do anything else? Because you guys can head out after that. But
Oh, I want to get some honey.
oh, sorry, at the factory.
I feel like I don't really want to speak anymore to Bess, like, unless she's gonna continue on with what I first asked. Like I came to be like, we're looking for laborers, but
Yeah. That's. I'm gonna say that's more than like a short conversation. That's more of like sending people to a place several days away to work for a while. So that's more of a, hey, I've let you know that our company and she will send missives, like messages to. She'll honestly have to write letters.
Yeah.
She'll write letters back and forth to Sunburst Falls saying, I heard you guys need might be needing more assistance with
Yeah.
the build.
And just go ahead, address those to me, and then I could go through, and
You're gonna be back and home by then.
I should be, yeah.
I can do
By
that.
the time the trip goes up, and like I said, we're still figuring out if the factory is going to be rebuilt, but I want to be as quick as we can once we get like a positive, go ahead.
Sure.
So yeah, go ahead, just send it address it to me.
You got it. I'll write them all to you.
Thank you.
Yep. And so you guys can head out. If you would like,
I got honey.
you can get
I'm
honey.
just writing honey.
It's only cost you a copper to get honey. A little jar of it that you'll have to carry around with you.
Great.
You guys are heading. Where do you want to go? Are you just going to reconvene with them, or are there things you're trying to do? You have a few hours before the train
I think
picks
I
back
want
up.
to like reconvene.
Okay.
I don't think, especially if the town is so small, there's
nothing really there,
nothing
right?
I'm looking for. This
That's
was a quick stop.
totally fine. Yeah, it's a small town. It's
Doctor Factory Bar.
and residences,
Well, yeah.
but very clearly scattered. There's a little bit of like a main road and some and like a general more populated part of town in Sunburst Falls. Here, there seems to be none of that.
Gotcha.
It's, hey, can we stick a house with a 1-2 room house between these two cliff sides? Yeah. That's kind of how the whole town's built, which is why there's so many like rope walkways and little bridges and things to help connect everyone, so no one's just slipping and sliding down the mountain all the time.
Does it feel more in the forest as compared to Sunburst Falls?
Yeah. A lot more.
Faena's just looking up at the trees, honestly, being like, I wish the Sunburst Falls was like this.
The forest here is super dense.
Yes.
If anything so far that you guys have seen, it most resembles your walk back from the mines after the fight with Social. Except there are like buildings around, but it's like that level of forest density. You guys see a sign. It's like a wooden sign with a bottle carved on it and an arrow, and you start following the path right about the time that you start walking out.
What's the name of the bar?
Bottle.
Wow.
The bar is just called Tipsy, which makes sense as you step onto the patio, and the patio does this.
Oh,
Hey,
hey.
how'd it go?
Doctor said take one of these every day. If it doesn't get better, I guess we just have to seek out medical attention in Idolic.
But it should work.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as... Since it's like a mine affliction, how severe is it compared to a normal day?
More severe. You don't get poisoned from a single day in the mine, working in the mine.
Okay.
But also like it doesn't feel as bad as an anthracite poisoning. The symptoms are the same, but that was when you were in the cloud. Here now it more feels like it's like an ache and a pain and a burning in your sinuses, but it doesn't, you don't feel like you're dying.
Right. Okay.
So that's kind of like the equivalent. Like there's a lot. It sucks. But if every day in the mine was like this, no one would survive. So it's definitely worse than that.
Okay.
Yeah, you were exposed to something is what it is.
Well, maybe a good night's sleep. We'll see.
All right.
Faena got some honey.
I did. I have some honey. I just hold up this little honey jar that I'm really proud of.
I recommend the burn ointment more.
Yes.
But
Do you have the pills?
yeah, here's yours.
Yeah, and Faena just gets a glass of water and is like, immediately is like, I'm gonna take this pill. Okay.
Did everyone take their first dose?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pocket
Yeah.
a dose so that I have one on me in case one of my friends forgets to take theirs.
Okay, day 1.
Oh, Faena's not gonna forget. She's just a pain in the ass.
Okay, cool. Day 1. I said it's gonna take about a week to clear up.
Yep.
Welcome to the worst of times. No magic healing. Mostly.
Except for River.
Except for River. Who, yeah, without trouble, you guys end up back on the train. But after a short break, stretch your legs, get a little bit of fresh air out in the woods away from the train for a bit, and then head back on there. As you guys are walking back on, you do see standing outside the train is Han and Simba, who are just like looking around. As you walk up, he's like, they go, the trees are getting much denser.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The trees are normally really dense in the forest.
Interesting.
Yeah.
A lot of, I see the bridges. Is that a common, like, between trees too?
I guess for Bristol, but not for Sunburst Falls. Maybe for other towns that are in the forest, but I mean, oh, sorry, let me get that for you.
Thank you. I have a red one. It's fine. I dropped my black pen.
Yeah, it's really dense in the forest.
Everyone else is like getting on the train.
I don't know how like quick you guys are, but like even just walking normally, you could trip on a branch.
Yes, we're noticing that very Grumbosh looks
Flat.
different, not as mountain. No, not so much mountains.
Got it.
Trees, yes. Mountains, no. So, perhaps more challenging than we had anticipated. Good.
Okay.
Worth noting.
Can I give you some advice?
Yes.
Don't underestimate the Duende Forest. Okay. Don't.
No intention. Respect, only respect for your land.
Thank you.
And the dangers that it harbors.
Mm-hmm. How are you guys feeling? You feeling okay?
Yes.
Feel sick at all from what we went through?
No?
Okay, great.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. We went visit a doctor, so we're
Oh, good.
got some medicine and ointment.
Good. Good. On the train, as you guys are like filing back in, heading for the different cars and everything, walking back, like all the passenger cars are how you get onto the train. So you have to like then like go through each car to get to the dining cars and the sleeper cars. I need everyone to give me a perception check.
Even me?
With
No, you're not
disadvantage?
quite there yet. With disadvantage because you are still poisoned.
Guess what? It's a natural one.
Faena sees nothing.
Are those two natural ones?
That's two natural
Oh my
ones.
god. That's bad.
I don't know what's up, but you know.
You're dice.
You're
dummy.
not. Hey,
You
Nate.
left home.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
don't do
happened.
that.
Yeah,
They're really mad I left home.
11 for me.
11.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 13 on the die.
A 13 on the die. Okay, great. So 11, 13. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh. As you guys are all heading off to the cars, sleeper cars, and everything. Faena, you were kind of like walking between the vestibules. And as you cross, you can like that same chemical smell that's like permeating the train just waves in, like just noxious in your nose. It's not like the attack, but it's bad. And as you like reach for as you like reach the door and walk past it, talked about how the windows looked like they were nice once, but they have since like twisted. You walk past it, and your reflection doesn't keep walking.
River?
Yeah? What's up?
Do you see that?
See what?
I'm guessing that's behind me now.
Yeah.
I just point to behind me.
What do I see?
The window.
Whatever it is probably already gone. Come on, Faena.
Okay. Just shake my head and just kind of contemplates whether I'm going insane or not.
You guys continue back to sleeper cars, and as you do, you watch. You see in the bunk, Willy takes it, lifts up like the mattress on his bunk, and tries to like slide the suitcase under it, and it's shallow enough to like not be super obnoxious once he bundles up the sheets and pillows, so it's not a flat bed with just a raised area. Instead, he kind of like makes it look a mess, so it's a little harder to tell, but it's not completely hidden.
Right.
I'm
just kind of standing in the middle of the hallway looking up at the giant hole in the roof.
It's in the shower.
Hey, does anyone know how to fix a roof? Because I don't want a bird pooping on me while I'm showering.
Do I have a scarf? We could put a scarf up, just kind of pin it up.
Okay.
And Faena will help River pin the scarf, fasten the scarf somehow to like where the hole is.
Just like, okay, you with
Just like a tarp. Yep.
Like a very
sure.
I just
This
don't want to be.
lovely idea of you. Because I know what you have on your general person, and push pins aren't one of them. So sewing pins.
Push pins aren't. You don't have like one of those little like
Maybe T-pins.
like the thing with the and the. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like when they're tailoring.
T-pins.
T-pins.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those are not. Those are
Yeah.
not the same as
They're not push pins.
push pin.
No, I know. I don't know how
That's
to
what I'm-
fasten it.
no, that's what
trying to
I'm
figure it out.
That's what I'm laughing at. Is like, yes, the idea of using like tailoring like T-pins and,
Yep.
and whatnot to like.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's what's holding up every single picture in my house.
See?
Fair enough.
They do it, it'll work.
Fair enough. Yeah, you guys make your. You can do a little thing. You back up with everybody. Han and Simba followed you in, and at this point, Celestra is like, "Can I? Is anyone? I know I'm not supposed to go by myself, but I could use a snack and a drink. Does anyone want to come with?"
Yep. Let's go.
Okay.
Sure. Why don't we all go?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. You guys head to the bar car, and things go, back on the train. And after, you guys are having a drink, a little snack. All right, now we're on. Everyone make sure
That.
We all look at Faedan.
He's that stupid.
If you haven't all found your shirts and put everything away, make sure you do it soon, because it's going to be done in a minute. Bye-bye.
Do you know what the
I think he's,
stupid
like,
funnel
in
said?
bed.
We're gonna take off in a few minutes. If you guys haven't found your seats yet, please do.
Oh, we're sitting, so it's fine.
You do that.
Can't tell how much no one else getting it is a bit. Oh my god.
Oh Lord.
And the train continues on.
Okay.
Is Willy with us?
Yeah, is Willy with us to get the snack and a drink, or did he stay back?
Willy has. No. You guys have signed up to protect Willy.
No.
Willie's
We go with-
staying with you.
Okay.
Oh, Willy,
just
you're
checking.
coming with us.
Yeah, that was thought that was the agreement between
Yep, he's
River,
with us.
River
Yeah.
and I.
We should chat
You
about
want to get
that.
a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna. Faena and I are gonna get a drink.
All right.
Can you bring me one?
In a different part of the bar than we're sitting in right now.
Wait, I thought the bar card didn't have any.
You know,
Oh no, you said you like. Well, I heard we're gonna go get a
We'll go
drink.
get the drinks
We're gonna-
for everybody.
Okay.
we're gonna talk
At
about
the bar.
franchise
I don't need a drink, thank you.
No, no.
opportunities.
Wait, okay.
How about juice?
Water, juice.
A tea?
I will ask him for tea.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Okay.
So we walk up to the bar, and while we're up there, okay. So
Yeah, what's going on?
Willy has something. You know the well we'll see that they
Yeah.
were talking about.
Yeah.
He has a prophecy that could change the outcome of the war. And I know that sounds crazy, but you did not see what I saw inside his briefcase.
Is he just? I mean, are you sure he's not just like blowing smoke up your ass? Like,
I don't think so. Look. If you want, we can get everyone drinks, let them all hang out. Before we go to bed, I will ask Willy to show you the briefcase, so that you will understand why I said we would protect him. Now, I said I would protect him up until he got the prophecy to the person. After that, we can do whatever we want with him. I'm not saying that we should. I'm just saying we can play it by ear once we get the prophecy where it needs to be.
it's like day 4, and we're going to stop the war.
We aren't. We are going to facilitate the people who might.
Oh my god. Okay.
Look, you need to see this briefcase. You need to see it. I need you to see it.
Okay.
Because you know I would not sign up for something this
Yes.
stupid without a reason.
Yes, I was fully intending on just letting Willy be by himself and letting those guys do their business with him, but I will look at this briefcase and see if it can convince me, but I'm just trying to make sure we stay safe
Right.
and get back home.
Right.
Willy's not part of our community.
I know. We're all going to Idolic. That's all. We're already protecting one person. What's another person?
Okay, I'll take a look at this briefcase, talk to Willy. I have questions for him because
For sure.
it's not that I completely believe John and where he's coming from, but I'll hear Willy's side.
Okay.
Oh my god. Hey, can I get like 2 beers, not 1, 2 for me?
Yep.
Thank you.
Double fisting.
Okay. I'm also gonna need a beer. The cock one, the poppycock one. That one.
Yeah.
What's it called? Someone gave it to me before he was drunk. He was slurring his words. Something with this. There was a lot of C's in the word in the name.
It's oh, that's where it's from.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, please stop making this man say cock.
That's a shirt.
It's from Grumbashlik.
Okay.
Specifically, the brewery is in. Yes,
Okay.
that's the name of the town,
Got it.
the city.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of. I'm not from Jandu. It's difficult, but yeah.
Right.
So yeah, that's where it's from.
Well, it's delicious.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. The actual name for it is Bone Grinder.
Bone grinder.
Yeah, so you can just say
Whoa.
Bone Grinder. You don't have to say the name of the
That
city.
would be way better.
Yeah, absolutely. Here you go. Any hands?
It's a Grumbashlik, right?
Yeah, it's.
It's good to write it down. I have a bar back at home.
Oh yeah, yeah. Again, the city is Kop, Kot, Kot. It's hard to say.
Go.
Can you spell it?
XOP, XOT, kinda.
Okay.
I don't know. I think it's good, but I don't know. I've never been there. Yep. And if you're really gonna look for it, and he shows you like a bottle of it, and you can see it says Bone Grinder, and on the cover is a heraldic drawing of this insane looking bird, like a raptor with like pinkish red feathers just flared out and like wild looking crazy person eyes. It's like bone grinder. It's easy. It's an easy label to remember.
Yeah.
A couple more beers. They don't have to be the fancy one.
Yeah.
If you got anything else,
Sure.
something else to try.
Juice.
Do you have tea?
Like hot tea, iced tea.
Let's go with hot tea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. One. It'll be for all of this. It'll 10 copper.
Okay.
I'll help you split that.
Yeah, okay.
But 2. Yeah, you can leave with enough beers for everyone and a cup of tea.
Okay.
Do you guys want, or do you want to? Do you want to role play things, or do you want to jump to something?
Hold on, I'm trying to do math right now.
I'm sorry.
How much copper is in a note?
200.
200.
Mm-hmm. So you will have
3 quarters left.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
3/4 and
Each quarter is 50.
45 copper.
45.
Each
copper.
each quarter is 50.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
after
After
Yes.
the 5.
Got it.
Math.
Math. Yeah. I just want to clarify. If like you guys want to do something, we can, or we can jump to.
I feel like we bring
Do we
back
have any
this-
more information that we needed to get from Willy?
Oh, I
or
got
from-
questions for Willy.
Oh, okay. So
But I feel like we would bring the drinks back and sit down with Willy.
where?
The whole group,
I feel like
or yeah.
yeah, at this point we're just kind of drinking. I don't know if we're gonna interrogate him in the middle of the.
The bar, the
bar.
standing room only
Yeah.
bar.
Oh, I thought we were at the dining car.
It sounded like you guys were going to get a
Okay.
seat.
Well, yes.
So you
Wherever
guys-
we are.
You guys can be at the dining car.
I don't,
The booths are made for like 4 people, so
I'm gonna be in the booth right behind, but like turned around and like leaning over the edge of the back.
And I am putting a little bit of honey in my tea.
okay.
Pushing it
Good for
around.
you.
Willy is there happy with his beer. Celistar's in the other booth. Yeah, so Willy is like, just like, so have y'all been to Idolic before?
I have.
Hey.
Yep.
Is it easy to navigate?
With a guide. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm sure I can find someone out there.
Who are you trying to find?
Her name is Osha. Oh, sorry, Osho.
Osho?
Jambier.
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 Yeah. She's a madam in the military.
Is she pretty?
Is she your girlfriend?
No.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
Oh, you
not
could have a
sure. Okay,
boyfriend
just-
too.
I
We're
don't.
not
No,
judgmental.
I don't have anybody. Like I've got
Do
like.
you want us to help you find somebody?
We could definitely help you find somebody.
I think I'm not. It's not the persuasion check. Yeah, you can give it advantage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it'll cancel out your disadvantage.
Yes.
There
Okay.
you go.
Persuasion. 15.
15. I think I'm kind of on a real like intent mission right now. But let's say if it goes well,
A mission.
then
Mission.
did no one tell? I've told like all y'all.
No.
Faena is very focused on protection first of all,
To be
right?
fair,
Are you
Faena
all-
was in the shower when all this took place.
You wouldn't know that.
No, I know. I'm saying.
Oh,
we're-
Faena,
No,
you know,
I
Faena's
know
ever-
that.
Yeah.
I'm more like Willy realizing he has to say it a
That
fourth
Faena
time.
is the only one who doesn't know. Is there something you all know that I don't know?
I haven't had a chance to tell you because we've been so busy being secure. I'll tell you later.
Well, River and whatnot said that y'all would escort me to Madame Jambier in Adolik. Like I like hired their service, y'all services.
Your military girlfriend.
No, we're not.
Your military future girlfriend?
I don't know. Like that.
So you
I'll
want us
be
to
honest
escort
with
you to
you.
your girlfriend?
I think she might be a lot older.
This is not. This is.
We
this
don't
is not the
discriminate.
course of conversation.
Yeah.
We are trying to keep a low profile. We don't need to be bringing more people into the fold right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought we were just talking about his
that's not-
girlfriend.
Yeah.
yeah,
but that's,
I'm keeping a low
This
profile.
doesn't sound like a
Right.
girlfriend.
you're asking if someone else could come over here and talk to Willy, who just said he needs to be protected from other people.
What?
Oh, that was a joke. Oh, did you think I was? Oh, Willy.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry. Are y'all not? Was that? I was a little confused by the offer. She's not. She's like a military general.
Why are you
Leader.
saying a military general? And I guess I can ask all of you because you all know.
I'll tell you later, Faena. There's too many people.
Looking straight at Celistar.
Salazar is like over there. Is like, I wasn't part of this. I'm just here for the
Uncle Moby,
what? Well,
you wouldn't keep something from family. Would you?
Family would say this in private.
Family protects their own.
And, they would
And
say it in
family
private.
lets family know when things are happening under their nose.
Yes. I believe we could do this back at
Yeah.
at the sleeper cars.
Let's go to our rooms.
Can we take our drinks to our rooms?
there's no rule against it.
Fine.
Hell yeah.
Fine.
So you will head to the sleeper car for privacy.
I probably finished one already.
I know. I was gonna see if I could get another one, but I'll be fine, and I'll leave responsibly with my one beer.
Whose car are we going to?
I don't know
Doesn't
if we'll
matter.
fit in one. So
y'all
maybe
won't
we all
really
just
fit in
huddle
all of you.
around one of them.
So I'm taking Archer straight to Willy in the briefcase.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'll take Faena and Celistar over to our room and debrief Faena on the
Okay.
Willy situation.
Okay. Do you guys want to? Is that a real
I
conversation?
don't think we need to roleplay that out.
Okay, so you go to debrief. You guys go with Willy, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, you guys, Willy, you open the door of the sleeper car and you see John Treble on the floor.
What?
Unconscious. You see there is a burn mark on the side of his face that looks wrecked, and you see he is holding his side, which is bleeding a lot.
What the fuck?